with Friends Podcast.
Challenger? May have heard of it.
Oh my god, dude. Don't even, man. Don't even.
Yeah, that shit's not cool where we work, dude. Like, you don't talk about, because we have to watch, like, you don't.
You have to watch that like every year.
Yeah, me and Connor do that shit.
It's been a few years, but I've watched it like a couple of times. Yeah.
It's coming.
I have to watch it every year because I'm sub safe and all that shit.
Oh, okay. I've heard the sub one like once or twice.
Yeah, the sub one's fucked up because you get to listen to like a submarine imploding.
It's not, you don't like hear a whole lot, but you hear enough, I guess. You don't.
People freaking out.
You don't hear any screams or
Okay.
anything.
No.
Not at that depth.
I mean, screaming beforehand though, probably. Unless it just randomly happened. Anyway.
Yeah, that's.
I digress.
It was really dumb of me to think that there was a microphone outside the submarine.
Let's ask the Titan submersible people what they said before they died. Good people.
Yeah.
Submarine people, good
Mad
people.
respect.
Yeah, good people.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna catch me down there.
Good lives lost.
They had to see. That's
Yeah.
what was down there.
From sea to shining sea, they said, as they were dying. They all salute each other as the ship imploded.
Is there any way we can get out of here, Johnson? Nope. The Nikon controller is busted.
The Mad Cats.
My captain, my captain.
When we get out of here, I'm suing.
It's been a pleasure.
Text my parents real quick.
All right.
Well, this is the Crash with Friends podcast. My name is Jackson. This is the story of a. What's your name?
Of a guy named.
Oh my God, he's lagging.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you want me to say my name?
Say your name. Say your name.
It's Kyle.
Yeah, there we go.
The cat's in the freezer and the silver spoon.
Not the cat.
Who put the cat in the cradle, man? The baby's allergic. And over here, my man with the fresh haircut.
We're still gonna mine that well, huh? We can mine that ore.
Professionally cut hair.
Professional.
Oh man, yeah, that's me, man. That's
You didn't say what kind of professional it was. You just
clearly
said it was a professional.
not a very good professional. Low end professional. Yeah.
Hey, bro. At least like you didn't get like the owner Raider or like the Raiders owner. You didn't get that
gosh.
haircut.
That haircut is so awful. We've already talked about him on the podcast before. The worst haircut. One of the worst haircuts I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, honestly, you should get that haircut, Kyle. You'd look good with it.
Thanks, man.
You could bring it back.
The freaking awful looking bowl cut. I don't know where he gets that. Like,
You think he? Well, oh man, what was the name of that movie? Man, what's his name? Nick Swartzen. Nick Swartzen. He has like these buck teeth, and I think he goes to be a porn star or something, or work on a porn set. But he's got that haircut. He's got
yeah, what is that movie?
Bucky Larson, maybe. Bucky Larson.
Got no clue, bro.
Dickie Roberts. That's the one with David Spade.
Right.
Bucky Larson.
I don't know.
I don't know. David.
Yo, what?
That's
Glad to have you here, bro. We got David here too. And yeah, let's just go and hop right into this week. Let's start with the person I last introduced, David. What's going on, bro?
Good choice.
Yeah, work's busy and stuff. I had to replace Mandy's 2 front tires this morning because she ran over a nail last week, and
With both tires?
just the one, but the driver's side was kind of bald a little bit, so I figured I'd just throw 2 new ones on there.
Yeah, if you gotta do one, might as well just do the other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to replace my tires pretty soon and my brakes. Not
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
It
And I
sucks.
gotta get an oil change. My car just like needs everything right now.
Dude, I got an oil change on Mandy's 2 weeks ago, and like it was like empty, almost, and just burned oil. So I guess some vehicles do that. That's why you should probably check your oil regularly, kids at home.
Write that down.
Yeah.
And also buy a Nissan, Toyota, or a Honda and skip everything else.
Yeah.
'Cause everything else
Buy
sucks,
foreign.
Yeah.
Import.
unfortunately.
American muscle.
Yeah, otherwise, just been chilling. I recently hacked my 3DS open because the eShop is closed. It's been closed for a while, you know. So I put all the homebrew goodies on there, and
You played Doom on it yet?
no. I did find though there's this like shop you can download. It's just an app that you go into, and it's basically just a storefront with every 3DS game in there, and you just get what you
Nice.
want legally.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I've been playing a little bit of the Final Fantasy 3 port that was on 3DS, or it was on the DS actually. I got DS emulator on there too, but it's been fun when the kids aren't stealing it from me. But yeah. Also started rewatching Attack on Titan because I never finished it. Have you guys seen that?
It's not much yet.
I get like 6 or 7 episodes into it, and then I tap out.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Because the thing is, I love the carnage at the beginning, but then there's going to be a whole bunch of episodes where I'm just like, when's it going to come? What?
No, there's not, dude. Well, in the third season, there's a lot of
Shut your mouth,
there's a lot of
dude.
exposition, but dude, in the first couple of seasons, there's so much action, right, man. You can't blink. You know, you'll miss it. It's really good though, man. It's probably one of my favorite shows ever made. Also, I did get around to watching Edge Runners finally. Super solid. 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Damn, I might need to watch it then.
Yeah, if you're really into Cyberpunk, the game, you'll like the anime.
Yeah, I never watched it, so.
Oh, dude, it's so good. I can't say anything about it, or it's gonna spoil it for you. But
At my job, we've been selling a lot of like cyberpunk like anime toys. They're just like little tiny figurines that are all one color, like solid blue or solid yellow. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to buy these for $12? But we're selling them. We're selling them if you want them.
nice. You guys got quite a bit of good anime figures in there.
Yeah,
Some
man.
of them are explicit.
Yep. Some of them are risque, man.
Some of the Lady Spawn ones.
Oh man, we have so many ones that are like almost borderline hentai. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's kind
Some
of
anime girls.
it's like a. I've never actually seen the show. I've just seen some of the anime, but the show High School of the Dead,
Okay.
where there's got a lot of moments where it's like, okay, this is a focus shot where you're gonna see like, I don't know, it's gonna zoom in, it's gonna go between her legs, you're gonna see a quick panty shot real quick, and then you're gonna see like the boobs super sway.
Like stellar blade jiggle physics.
Like, I think I watched like the first episode of that, and I was like, the fuck is this? Is this what the show is? I turned it off.
Yeah, have you guys played that Stellar Blade demo?
I hear it's a good game.
It's really good. Yeah. It gave me kind of like almost like Darksiders cross Sekiro, but like sexy at the same time, you know. There's that. I thought it was really good. The boss fight at the end is hard as shit, but it was really fun. Yeah.
Nice.
I also beat the Demon Souls remake like 2 weeks ago, but nobody cares. That's old news.
Nice. Connor, how's your week going?
It's good. Watched the new Fallout episode 1 yesterday with these guys.
Yeah.
Technically not in the same room, but we were all watching it at the same time.
We all counted down on the Discord. We were like, all right, it's coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah, it was really entertaining, and I'm excited to watch the other episodes. They released all 8 on Amazon, so you can watch that right now if you haven't already. Pretty cool.
As someone who doesn't give a damn about the game, the show was rad. It was so good. Mm-hmm. Man.
Yeah, pretty entertaining.
Is it better than the last Airbender that they just put out?
Well, I don't know.
That was Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still gotta watch that, man. But
I liked Airbender. I wouldn't say that it's like as bad as that. I think it's better than Airbender, I guess. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, but that's not based off of a video game, though.
No.
But it is an adaptation, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I've heard that it like sort of almost matched The Last of Us in quality in terms of like video game adaptations.
Yeah, the way it was shot is really cinematic as well. I don't know if you guys really noticed that. It was like, man, this kind of feels like a movie. But probably just because it was like the first episode was kind of its big like premiere, you know. But it was pretty graphic. It was pretty like intense.
Visceral.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was visceral.
yeah, Lucy was awesome. I loved her character in the show. Played by what's her name? Ella Purnell. I think that's her name. Yeah.
And what is it? Walton Goggins.
Walter Goggins.
Yeah, he was.
Or Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
It's called Walton Gogs.
Walton Goggins. Walton Goggins. Walton.
Oh God.
He was really good in it, man. Especially seeing him without a nose, it's really weird. It's off-putting. Yeah. But I thought it was really cool.
It's like, who's got his nose?
Yeah, where'd it go?
Someone's guy's nose.
Aside from that, just playing games, Helldivers 2 and some Destiny 2, some other games, want to get into just some like older games,
I got to get into gaming.
I want to play more games.
Oh man, yeah, pretty much. How
much not cool you drink, man?
Yeah, it's been one of those weeks where it's like, man, every day going to work, it's like, dude, I just want to go home, play some games. It's like, one of those weeks.
That's every day of my life.
I can't wait to get home and start playing some games. That is 100% me, though.
It's so depressing, but I love it.
Yeah,
I just want to escape.
Dude, for real.
nothing else going on outside of work, and video games and all that.
Just wanting to play them.
Play more games.
I'd rather be home right now playing some video games.
Yeah, why would there's a PC right there, man. Let's play some games on it.
Just all want to play on one keyboard, all four of us.
Hell yeah.
We can play Doom 2016 or 2018. Yeah, we can play.
Oh man.
The rest of the podcast should just be like a hard cut after Kyle says, like, should we just start playing video games? And then all of us just hovering over the computers.
Yeah, that's about it for me. What's about you? What's about you guys?
My week's been pretty good, man. It's been a lot of Invincible.
Reading.
Yeah, I've read like probably 5 volumes over the last few days, really. That's a lot of comic book. Pretty much all night I've been just reading nonstop Invincible. It's so good, dude. There's so many little things that they don't show in the TV show that they kind of fast forward through, that you really get a closer look into who these characters actually are and stuff. Did you guys pick up on Immortal being Abraham Lincoln?
No.
Whoa.
You didn't pick up on that?
Immortal is Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
No.
The fuck are you talking about? And
So
at what point did they mention any kind of thing in the show?
Have you seen the whole thing?
I have only seen a couple episodes of season 2.
Well, it doesn't really matter. In the last episode, there's like a cabin. He's at his home or whatever, and they're zooming over stuff, and then you see a
Lincoln log cabin.
you see a stovetop you see a stovetop hat or whatever, like Lincoln's hat on a shelf or whatever.
5-gallon hat.
He just keeps going over it.
That's sick.
And because in the actual comic, they have like there's one issue that's like all of their origin stories, like all the main characters, and it'll be like a one shot, like just like one or two
One issue?
pages.
Oh, 1 or 2 pages. Okay.
Yeah, 1 or 2 pages, and it'll be like the origin of in like big letters, you know, the immortal, and then what? It's multi-pol and
Duplicate.
yeah. But you don't really get to see multi-pol in this second season, but he should have been there. But I guarantee he's in like right at the beginning of the third season. But it's really cool. It's one of the best graphic novels I've ever read. It's on par with me with like Irredeemable, Black Summer, Amory Wars, but not as Amory Wars is a different kind of thing. But it's really freaking great, dude. Especially if you like Irredeemable, you would like that. The next one on my list after I finish this, because there's 25 volumes of Invincible, and I'm gonna finish it because I can't sit here and wait. And there's a chance that it'll take years before we get to where that. And there's also a chance that eventually Amazon's just like, we're done with Invincible, and we just stop making it.
Last time I checked, there was like 2 super volumes or something at like Books A Million. Is that as far as they've gotten so far? Is it done?
It's done. Yeah, it's been done for a while. It's like 3 omnibuses, I want to say.
Okay.
Or there's like, there's either 2 or 3 omnibuses that are just like as thick as a dick.
They're like $50 or $60 or something
Big
too.
daddy.
I wish mine was as thick as the omnibus.
But man, if you
that
All
author,
of us,
dude.
really. I've seen that omnibus.
Because he was the Walking Dead author, right?
yeah, Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Man can
Is that
write.
your omnibus, or are you just happy to see me?
The cool thing is the bad guy at the the bad guy that keeps showing Angstrom Levy or whatever. In the TV show, they actually give more background in that big final fight. They give more background in the show of why, like whenever he goes like, and he's like seeing Invincible being like a jerk in every single universe besides that one. You don't really get to see that in the comic book. But in the TV show, they showed that. That was really cool that they added more to the comic book there. But man, I can't recommend it enough. It's seriously one of the best comic books, TV shows. Like, man, it's so good, man. The weird thing about the book is it's made in like 2006, 2008. So there's a lot of like the way people talked back then. So like calling people gay and stuff like that. And so many times Invincible calls his roommate William, he calls him gay so many times. And then it's just weird. They're like, okay, we're just going to make him gay in the show, dude. So many times in the book. It's insane. But other than that, been working out a lot, trying to get strong, trying to get lean, trying to get buff at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get rid of all this and build this, It's weird being at the gym though. I've been doing it for a few weeks, but it's weird being at the gym because it's just the big dudes. It's like the big dudes, they'll just stand there for fucking ever, dude. And they're just standing around strutting. I'm just like, what are you guys doing here? You got nothing better to do than just strut around? Or are you just waiting around for your muscles to not be sore anymore so you can do some more sets? Is that what's going on? Because you're sitting there for about 20, 30 minutes. Some of these guys, they're there the whole time I'm working out, and they haven't done anything, and they're just taking up a machine, sitting there talking to one of their buddies on a machine. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get off the pot. Go. You know what I'm saying?
They just live there, man.
And then seeing all these guys that you can tell live there that don't clean the machines when they're done. I'm I can tell you live here, dude, but you have no etiquette. This is insane. I'm such a germaphobe, and it just drives me nuts.
Yeah, same.
So often I have to wash it behind them because I want to use that machine, especially like the curling machines, stuff like that. It's like, dude, stop sweating all over it and get off, dude. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm also just doing a lot of running, trying to build up my leg muscles for disc golf.
Nice.
Not running too hard, running for like probably 10 minutes on the treadmill at a pretty good incline. And then at the very end of my workout, I'll run like the track for 4 rounds of that. So, getting some good cardio, get my heart rate going. I don't want to die from my heart exploding.
Yeah, same.
Your heart's a muscle, man. You got to work out that heart. And I don't want to die from that.
Yeah. Brain aneurysm.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like your normal, the average like resting heart rate is like 60 or 70 BPM. And you'll notice probably like in a month or so, if you keep doing it, your resting heart rate will go down to like in the 50s or 40s just because it's used to pumping harder and that it doesn't have to pump so hard.
Yeah. Then you can drop your heart rate down to 0 and pretend you're dead.
Yeah. And then they could be like, all right, we're sending him to Mars.
Yeah.
You can just self-hibernate. We don't even have to do anything.
You fake your own death.
Yeah.
He's in suspended animation.
We've got a mission. Can you fall asleep? Stay asleep.
You have 1 tank of oxygen.
Yeah. But other than that, man, there's been 2 albums that came out in the last couple weeks, days. That new Zachary Garrett album is really good.
Yeah.
So good. Zach Garrett.
Yeah.
The guitar player for Strawberry Girls. It's so good. So good. Have you listened to it? It's so groovy, man. I can't get enough of it. It's just like more Strawberry Girls, and I love Strawberry Girls so much.
It's Strawberry Girls with just electric drums. That's basically it.
It's really, really, really good. The new Era album came out as well. It's okay. It's pretty heavy, but there's just it's just mid Era. You know, it's just like yeah,
Mid era.
Yeah, they have like
So we're
they have
talking
a
like
pretty
kids now?
They have like a pretty big discography now, and other discography. Neon is my least favorite, and then this newest album is just right above Neon.
Yeah.
There's just nothing that's like super wowing to me on it.
for me, the songs they put out before the album came out are the best songs in the album. And that sucks when bands do that. It's like, come on, dude, don't put all your good songs out before the album, but whatever.
Yeah,
They want them to be the hit
they
singles.
they just peaked at Drift, man. In my opinion,
Drift is a great album. Drift is a great album. But that's been my week. What about you, old Jack?
Oh, well, let me tell you guys. Just been playing Helldivers with Connor. I've gotten to the point like where all I can do on the game is just collect super credits. So, I mean, hopefully, like today's Thursday, we're recording this. So, like, and I'm also saying that for an alibi in case if something ever happens.
She's dead, Jack. She's dead.
Thursday, whatever this day. But, yeah, I just got like I'm just been waiting for a new battle pass to come out so I can start spending more medals and stuff like that.
Well, not today.
So
Today.
yeah, today's the new battle pass.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
They also added new ship modules today.
Ooh. So yeah,
Cool.
I have a lot of stuff to start earning again
Yeah.
because for the longest time, man, it's just been like you can only collect like 3 things, and one of those things that you really don't need at all, which is the super samples or whatever you call them. So far, I've got 0 need to actually grab them. The other one is medals to unlock everything in the battle passes. Mm-hmm. And then super credits. And super credits are like the one thing that sometimes you run into fortunes, you know? I'm talking dollars here.
Yeah, we're making dollars.
Talking about real dollars in U.S. currency. Other times it's like, man, I feel like I've been playing this game for about 3 hours and only found like 20 super credits, which is 20 cents in real money that you cannot exchange for real money. I should clarify
that's
that.
bullshit.
Really, it's
Man.
cool that they give you the chance to get it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
Every game should just give you the chance to get their credits that they're selling. Man, it's just lame.
Yeah,
So many games are so stingy with it, man. There's so many skins. Like, come on, just
Fortnite just hands that shit out like crazy, man. Like,
The V-Bucks.
yeah,
give a dog a bone.
Yeah.
Leave a dog alone.
I'll purposefully give money to like
But
If you give a dog a
Helldivers
stone,
just because I feel
Let
like
a
they're not
dog
bending
roam
me
and he
over a
will find
barrel.
his way home.
oh,
that's dude. I still play Overwatch 2 quite a bit, but I have not paid a single dollar into that shit, dude. Not until their monetization stuff comes down because it's so awful.
Helldivers?
No, Overwatch
Overwatch.
2.
Yeah.
I was just saying as an example of somebody who did it really, really badly.
Yeah. I miss the original Overwatch.
Those were good days back then. 2016.
Then they decided to
right?
make it
Something like
5-on-5, and I was like, this is no longer fun for some reason. It's now less fun than it was when it was 6v6.
Yeah, and they're always trying some new crazy shit with the balancing, and why do you do this? Like, just like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, the game's too fun.
Yeah, I know.
Let's change it.
People are loving it too much.
Then there's all the controversy with the whole McCree thing. You know, bad publicity.
Maybe they're thinking is like, if we make the game too fun to play, people will play it all the time and earn the currency in the game that we want them to be spending real money on.
Well, you can earn the premium currency in Overwatch, right?
The only way to earn it is
Yeah.
you can make by doing weekly challenges, and you get 10 coins for the first weekly challenge, 20 for the second, and 30 for the third. So you can earn 60 total each week. But then the skins cost,
Can you still get them out of loot boxes?
there's no loot boxes anymore.
There
There's
isn't?
battle passes, but you don't get the premium currency in the battle passes. You just get legacy credits, which are for old skins, not Overwatch 2 skins.
Fuck them, dude.
Dude, it's so bad.
'em.
Well, and then they
Sorry for my language.
they just released
Don't apologize. It was called for.
they just
Blizzard
released
suck my
they just released the Jade weapon variants. You can get gold if you get 3,000 competitive points or whatever. They released Jade now, but then they were giving away a certain amount of competitive points depending on where you ranked in the previous season. So you get 150 if you ranked bronze, and maybe 200 or 300 if you ranked silver. So I was at 2,100 or something, and then they bumped me up to 2,800. So all I had to do was get 200 more to get another gold weapon. And then they released the Jade weapons, and then they were like, you have to get a new currency to get the Jade weapons, and you can no longer buy the gold weapons unless you had enough already to buy the gold. And then when they come out with the new color, all of the Jade credits are going to go to legacy comp points, and then you can use those to either buy gold or Jade. I'm like, bro, it's awful.
Wow.
Yeah. I've actually been playing a lot more Fortnite now because of that. The new Fortnite season, dude. Just saying.
So would you say that you're now jaded?
Yeah. A little bit.
Sweet. I'm peacing out, guys. I'll talk to you next week. It's been real.
Is there anything else going on with your week, Jack?
Nah, man. I've just been waiting for that Late Night with the Devil movie to come out on Shudder, dude.
Shutter.
It's gonna be coming to the Shudder, and
Pretty soon, or what?
in the middle of this month. So I want to say maybe the 16th, possibly. I might be wrong on that.
I would like to see that.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. All the reviews I've seen online for it, both critic and audience, have been good. So
Same with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out at the end of July.
yeah. Man,
Check it out, Jackson.
I am gonna see that movie. I will check it out. I always got this feeling though, man, I feel like you would really have to fuck up Deadpool though, or you'd have to hate Deadpool in order to
we don't hate Deadpool.
Yeah, we don't. Not in this household.
Couldn't hate
I
it.
don't know, man.
Not since the war.
I don't know. Do you?
I like Deadpool.
No, I like Deadpool. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was saying I don't know if they're gonna fuck it up or not.
You trying to gaslight us?
I don't know.
You've already been gaslit.
Don't gaslight me. Got too much gas in my life.
Other than that,
Dude,
just playing games and
wanting to play more games.
yeah, wanting to play more games. Wanting to leave here to go play games. I was playing games earlier on my phone before you guys came here. Pokemon Gold. And
Nice.
You getting to the end of that?
no, I started a new campaign, man.
God dang.
Good boy.
But it's just on my old phone, whenever I'm just sitting here bored. And I'm doing that because I don't want to pull up Facebook, Instagram, and all those. I'm playing the Game Boy app to not be on the other apps.
That's good.
It-
We would need you gaming.
Also, I gotta say,
Enjoy your gaming.
I recently, I like started watching like some police stuff, like David has and
Hell
stuff
yeah.
like that. I started watching some of it on YouTube. I watched like maybe 3 or 4 in a row, and after that, I was like, okay, I'm done. If I continue to watch these, I'm just gonna get more and more pissed off at the world.
Yep.
And I was watching them from both sides. I was watching where like the criminal deserved it. I was watching one where the police were assholes. Mm-hmm. And like I was watching like ones from both sides. But now my YouTube won't recommend anything else to me other than fucking police confrontations. And
Now you're in it.
yeah, now I don't know why. It's like all I did was watch like 4 or 5 of these videos. Granted, they were probably like an hour and a half each. It's because it was going through like a whole case.
You should be able to get into your algorithm somehow and see what like the keywords that have now switched into your algorithm and be able to remove certain words or certain phrases or something out of your
The
algorithm.
algae rhythm.
Yeah. Fuck that.
So tired of seeing like, oh, Audit the Audit has a new video. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yo, Audit the Audit though.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, you know. they are good entertaining videos, but I can't continue to watch them without like starting to feel angst and
I
stuff
recently
like that.
started watching Spencer with SB Mowing recently, and now I
Hey,
just have
yeah, dog.
mowing and power washing videos in my
Yes, dude.
algorithm.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I watched one video of that and then it's like, hey, you want to see that for the next month? It's like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
But like for a while, dude, I was stuck in like a wood turning like algorithm
Oh,
on
yeah.
YouTube. It's like, dude, and then it's like, let's fucking do this huge stump knot thing. I'm like, man, I don't need to see any more of this.
Yeah.
I would
Look at the
crank it-
burl on this one.
I would crank it to 2.5 speed and watch it so fast just to get
Yep.
to, you know.
Yep, that's what I do.
Yeah, like for a while, like my YouTube was like a whole bunch of like speed drawings, and there was another, I forget this guy's name. This dude like just randomly popped up on my algorithm, and he just does a whole lot of, I'd say like kind of like manga drawings stuff. He's insanely good artist. It's like watching him like just like start from one spot and fill out an entire page of a comic book panel, and he doesn't do any kind of pencil drawing first, just all pen straight up.
Wow.
That's wild.
He has since passed away. Rest in peace, whatever your name is. You make great content.
Dude, speaking of algorithm, man,
Algae Rhythm,
yeah.
my favorite
Speaking of
villain.
Don Cheadle, this dude at work he was like, this older dude was like, hey man, have you guys, there's like 3 or 4 of us in this break room, and he's like, have you guys heard of this new drug called skooma? And a few of the, like some of the younger guys were like, the hell did you just say? Did you say skooma?
Whatever you said,
Did you say
Skooma,
what I thought you said?
immediately.
Yeah,
knew
when
you
I
said
read it, I'm
that.
like, I know what skooma is.
And me and the guy looked at each other like, what? And he's like, yeah, dude, check this out. And you could tell he hadn't clicked the video yet. It was just like a kid, like almost like in like a plank state, but like a sideways standing plank. It was the
Oh my
weirdest
God.
thing. It was so weird looking. But the moment he clicked it, dude, the first thing you see is an Oblivion guard. Like, you know how they're like, they gets their face in the camera, you know? I was like, stop, dude. That's Oblivion. That's a fake drug, dude. Oh my god.
Oh no, he caught you.
Yeah, dude. He's like, I've been seeing no on my Facebook, man. Oh, dude. So fucking crazy, but
If you were a good father, you would run up to your son's room right now, just bust in like, "Where's the skooma? I know you've got skooma hidden in here." Start breaking everything, just be like, "Skooma!"
you can't hide the skooma from your parents, son.
3 signs that you know your child is on skooma.
He starts grinding his or her teeth. Dude, so that got me thinking, like, you guys have any, like, video game, like, drugs, food, anything that you always been like, man, I would like to try that?
Yeah. So the one that I always think of would be Far Cry 3. They got all the different bowls with the different colored pills that you take and you hallucinate. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah.
In
I
what?
think I remember. In Far Cry 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the island one.
Far Cry 3.
Far Cry 3.
Far Cry 3.
Yeah. Famous for doing drugs.
The third one?
Yeah. And I think you also like, isn't that the one where you like burn a marijuana field with like a flamethrower?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That game. You would like to be in that game?
I'd like to do them bowls of colored drugs and then burn that marijuana field. So yeah. Those are the video game drugs I want.
But of course, drugs are bad and we don't condone drugs.
No.
We are, of course, talking about fictional drugs.
Don't do
Yes.
skooma.
Yeah.
And to be clear, your video game avatar does not affect your physical person, so you cannot obtain a contact high, though you will get some good visuals.
Wicked Viz.
That's what the kids
No.
want these days. You
Yeah.
switch from Riz to Viz. It's all about Viz.
Before I say mine, I already
catch
know
on.
what Kyle's is. And that's cat piss from South Park.
Man, I watched that episode on the weekly, bro. I love that episode so much. But
I
no,
couldn't stay away because of your rockin' tits.
you never get to really see her fully naked anyways. Man, for me, it's those bunt cakes in Skyrim. Those like ones that are like orange and they've got like a white topping on them. You know what I'm talking about? You see them everywhere.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, those always look so good. And then, of course, the food from Final Fantasy, what is it, 14? No, 15. The food from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, yeah.
The one that, God, what's the guy's name in that game?
Noctis and his friends.
Yeah, what's his friend? The one that
Are we talking about food as well? Or I thought we were talking about drugs in games.
No, it was food and drugs or any type of
Okay.
ingestible thing
Is
in
it
a
like
movie.
Pronto, isn't that the...
Is it Pronto or is it Ignis?
Prompto and Ignis and
It's one of those guys. The cook in that game, he always like all that food always looks so good. All that ramen he would make. Yeah, dude.
Oh, wait, is it the glasses guy or the blonde guy?
The guy with the glasses and like the coiffed up hair.
I think that's Ignis, right? Pretty sure that's Ignis. Well, we'll confirm this.
Yeah, their food,
right in with corrections.
Their food always looks so good. And then the food from like a real TV show is Gordon Ramsay's beef Wellington.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I would love to try that so much, man. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think you remember in Final Fantasy 9 when Steiner eats the Geisel pickles
Yeah.
and he like passes out?
You want some Geisel pickles?
Hell yeah, dude. As far as drugs are concerned, obviously NZT from the Limitless movie,
Oh heck yeah.
where you're just brain like
Man.
you
Sorry, you stole the one that I was going to say.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's kind of a cop out. But also, I don't know if you guys have seen True Blood, but
Yeah.
the True Blood, yeah, dude.
Suki.
Yeah, Suki. I love you, Suki.
Doesn't in that Lucy movie, right? Doesn't she get that blue gooey? Isn't that a movie called Lucy?
I think
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Scarjo?
about. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She has that drug in her stomach, and she gets kicked, and she turns into like a polydimensional,
Omnipotent
Yeah.
being.
Yeah.
I want to try that Crank and Crank.
I want to get electrocuted.
Yeah,
What were they drinking in Sideways?
Lots of wine.
What were they smoking in the movie Evil Bong? I've never even watched the movie. I've just seen the DVD cover multiple times and said, that looks stupid as shit.
Man, one drug from like a cartoon show I'd like to try is that drug from Transformers, Allspark.
Let's hear more.
It was some of that Allspark.
Oh, some Allspark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you use some Allspark?
push the cube into my chest.
I want to see what some of that purple slime from the Power Rangers movie is all about, bro.
Oh, dude, that Ivan News? Yeah, dude.
I want that electricity to go through my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Leap to our doom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do they say? Yeah.
From games and now a TV show, Fallout, Slow Jet. Slow Jet is that one where you get like I don't know. You take it, and then everything like slows down like super fast. You know, it becomes like that movie Minutemen with these or Clockmen, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes like that. I'd be like, yo, that'd be cool one to have.
That would be a colon.
Move a B up and down with my finger.
That'd be cool.
That's the only thing I remember from that movie. That and Steve Buscemi's in it.
Nice.
But that's been my week.
I had one. There's that Wi-Fi from 22 Jump Street, right? Or is it 21 Jump Street? I forget.
Oh yeah. What is that shit called?
The Wi-Fi.
Holy
yeah,
fucking shit.
Wi-Fi. Yeah. Where it has like 4 phases or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it, that's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Channing Tatum's like,
The gym teacher's like, put your tongue back in your mouth. That part's so funny. I got a crow.
I've got a crow. Yeah. So great, man. You think any more, Connor? Did they get that one off your tongue?
There was one other that I forgot. You can go ahead, Jack.
Well, I talked about the drug. I got to talk about the food that I would eat.
Okay.
Which is all the food that you see in a Goofy movie.
Oh, dude.
The pizza, the freaking eggs, eggs. Everything looks good in it,
Eggs.
The
dude.
Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't like string cheese in real life, but whenever, or not string cheese,
Yeah. Cheese Whiz.
Cheese whiz. That's what I meant to say. String cheese is fucking dope.
The way Pauly Shore just puts it in his mouth, all of it.
One
That's
can say
acting.
he deep throated it.
Oh, Disney. Putting deep throat in her face as a kid.
Ooh, you know what else, dude? The zebra haunch from Lion King that the hyenas were
Yes.
fighting over.
Yes. Yes.
That does
tasty
look
meat.
very good.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to eat zebra since I've seen that part. I was like, man, slow roasted zebra sounds good.
Dude, that spaghetti the Lady and the Tramp are fucking chowing down on, right?
I'll get a plate for us.
But back to drugs. No. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Thank you, David. From Cyberpunk, the med kits is like they're like inhalers, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be cool, like to take an inhaler hit, have regen, go down a hill on whatever skateboard, rollerblades, you name it.
Yeah. Dude, I would have been trying all sorts of shit on a skateboard if I had that stuff. You know?
I got 3 inhalers. I can try anything. I'm invincible.
Yeah, I want the max pain pills. You pop a couple.
So you need some pain medication. Okay.
Yeah.
You want some pills? I'll get you some pills.
And then I'll slowly shoot through the air.
Thinks he's shooting slow.
Kelly's so slow. He thinks he's so slow.
You think you're diving, you're just standing up going like this.
Oh my god.
Here's another one. Gillyweed. Gillyweed from Harry Potter. That'd be a dope one to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it
Just to
doesn't
have
taste
gills
as
for a little
bad as
bit.
Harry Potter had made it look. He was like,
It was pretty slimy.
It's
And,
seaweedy, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I've had worse.
Much better than Polyjuice potion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look like diarrhea, dude.
Yeah. Stinky.
Sticky for sure, yeah.
Do you think so in Harry Potter, like where they all go to bathe, right? They have like just one giant tub that they all share.
Where Moaning Myrtle is?
Yeah.
The prefect's bathroom.
How many people do you think just diarrhea poop in that thing?
All of them. Yeah, that's their toilet. Yeah.
Like
That's not a
I gotta
tub.
think
They'll
that's
never
gotta be
smell it.
filled
The
with
soap's
so
too
many
strong.
freaking fluids, man.
I think more likely a bunch of guys just go in there and pee in there. You
They
know?
probably have a spell that just gets rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They're like, don't worry if you get the runs in the prefect's bathroom.
Adam chlorine, fix it latrine. Bippity boppity boo.
Oh, magic.
You know, I wonder if there's some wizards that like, as it's coming out their butt, they're making a portal going somewhere else. You know. You think they'll make another Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game?
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It made so much money. I guarantee. I bet they make another.
Wasn't it
one.
like the
They
most
probably
profitable
will,
game
just
of
with-
last year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
I can't wait to see the HBO series, man.
Wonder what they're gonna do
doubt
with that.
about- Yeah.
Yeah, have they cast the characters yet?
I don't know.
No.
If they,
I don't know.
if they have, then by the time this first season comes out, they'll be 15 or something.
Oh shit!
Do you think they'll make changes from the books?
Hopefully
Like
not.
some of
Hopefully
the
they
changes that J.K. Rowling says that she wished she would have made? Because I think she says, like, she's like, in hindsight, Hermione should have been the one to get with Harry Potter in the end. But it was just kind of like one of those things that, like, the way she was writing it, it's like, it just kind of ended up being Ron Weasley. But in hindsight, it would have been a better thing if it was Harry Potter.
And then Ron could have got with his sister.
Yeah, dude.
That's some good fanfic right there.
Yeah, in the magic world, you could just get rid of all that weird DNA.
It's okay, Ron. I'm your stepsister.
Holy shit.
And he grew aroused.
All I could think of is fucking that Not Another Teen movie. Like, no, you're my sister, only by blood.
Oh. This is a good time.
ASMR.
Give me that, like, after drink. Give me that. And you
What
can,
if I like really did that after every time I took a sip? Just be like,
we wouldn't be friends anymore, dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
Would you want to replace your laugh with that? Every time you laughed, it was just
that would be fucking so weird. Can you imagine that? Like if every time like something happened, like I don't know. I don't know.
man. If I had to replace my laugh with something, I think it would be like the Jaguar, like.
I would see. Mine would be somewhat close. It would be a rar, but it would be, shit. I can't remember his name. Jeff Goldblum's rar. Rar, 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 rar,
Kind of sound like you're starting a lawnmower. Or like that old man from Mr. Deeds, like boo, or it's
I don't know. Maybe I think a better one. I think a funnier one might be like you just did engine noises,
okay,
like
like a Ferrari.
yeah, like hey Kyle,
Hey,
knock knock.
who's there?
I don't know.
That could
I
be
don't know.
cool.
Or you do NASCAR engines if you want.
Yeah. The most obnoxious laugh ever. Get Jackson out of the room.
That's an experimental video. We just go to comedy clubs and we do experimental laughs. Yeah. Anytime someone says something funny,
fight us.
I don't think that's a good idea, dude.
that's a bullshit thing to do to the comedian, but would be really funny just to catch it. The fuck is up with this laugh? This guy's going.
Yeah, for real.
Did I misread one of the questions or something?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So, what game are you most anticipated for, David, for the rest of the year? What's your most anticipated game?
Oh,
And why is it Star Wars Outlaws?
And why does her face look so weird in certain angles?
Yeah.
I'm a little burned out on Star Wars, but I'm still gonna probably play it, and I'm actually excited for the Acolyte.
I don't know if I could ever say that I'm fucking burned out on
I
Star
think
Wars.
it's not necessarily that like I don't want to watch anymore or anything. It's just like I kind of miss anticipation.
Right, when it was a special thing.
Yeah,
you're right.
But it's not to say that like everything, like most of the stuff they put out is really really good.
I am burned out on the cartoon side of Star Wars. Some of that stuff, I'm just like, this is so fucking meandering. It's like, dude, this is so fucking boring. I don't care about little kid stuff, man. Like,
Sorry, fellas.
that's all good.
Well, I just had to urinate so bad.
That's 3 fucking times you got here, dude.
I'm kind of on
Do you have
the,
diabetes?
No, Kyle. Just because something is wrong doesn't mean I have diabetes.
Was it Milky?
My name's Kyle and I have diabetes. My whole life I had diabetes until the doctor told me I did.
Hey, shut the fuck up, man. That's how life is. That's what you fucking. That's what you get when you read everything on WebMD
Bro,
and fucking people tell
I
you.
feel
shit.
that though. I'm the same way. I've got MS right now. No,
Do you?
no. I thought I did at one point though.
I definitely have that same thing with autism. I am self-diagnosed autistic.
Man, Jackson. Oh, still to this day, I don't think you're autistic, bro. There's no way you're autistic.
Says you.
I disagree. No, I'm just kidding.
My family members would be like, how the fuck do you know everything about this or whatever? Because I'm usually a pretty good database for anything from any movie that I've seen, you know? Mm-hmm. And I've seen so many fucking movies that like I've had my sister call me like several times just to be like, Jackson, what was this song played in this movie? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, yo, it was this. It was fucking, it's Huey Lewis in the news. Huey Lewis in the news. Back in time. Yeah.
You're really good with birthdays.
I am awful with birthdays.
You're not autistic. I'm sorry. That's the one thing that you gotta be good
I
with.
don't care about. I don't think that really has anything to do with autistic.
No, they're really good with birthdays. And yeah, that's the one thing.
Hey, my aunt has severe Down syndrome. She's very good with birthdays, dude.
There you go.
You can tell her. You can tell her your birthday like today, and see her 10 years from now, and she'll be like, "Oh, Connor Hobbs, your birthday is the 9/11." But it's, I can't remember your birthday.
Damn, no way.
You were born the. Oh, I'm not even gonna say it, dude.
The day of Afira, 420.
What?
Nah,
Well, now
nah. That's my brother's birthday is on 420. So every time it's his birthday, I'm like, hello, Afia.
Let's move past that. Let's push on with the rest of the episode.
Hey, Nazi jokes are funny too.
Hey, dude. My nephew's birthday is that day, and I don't appreciate that bullshit that you're spreading about 420 being a bad day.
Hey. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So there was an eclipse. What do you guys wish would have happened during the eclipse?
What do I wish would have happened? during
Like
the eclipse?
Phenomenon.
a phenomenon, yeah, would have happened during that, like,
So like something triggers in the human genome and mutants are born.
yeah.
Okay.
David's getting it.
I would have wanted one of those real life Fortnite events to happen. Where all of a sudden all of us like rise up and then like we just like fall down and then all of a sudden we're like
There's just
Travis Scott.
there's just a giant Travis Scott.
Out of nowhere, Eminem with the top hat shows up again.
that is what I want to happen.
Is that Marshall Mathers?
Or I think the first one would have been cool. Like a giant rocket comes out of nowhere. You see it like fly everywhere before it like finally goes and tears like a wormhole. And then we just have a break in the time space for the next
And then
couple
everybody's
weeks.
just like hovering in space and there's a little black hole dot. And you just sit there.
Could you pull out your axe? Could you?
No, you
No,
had
you
to be
could-
like hovering. Yeah.
Hover the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hover.
For me, I like to see like the moon. Like once the eclipse fully hits, it starts to expand, and then full expansion, no stars. We go through it like a portal. Eventually, we see like something we can't describe. We get on the other side. Turns out they are like aliens. You know, like a fourth or fifth dimensional creature type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want the PS5, and we got the PS5. We give them the PS5. They're like, dude, this is that shit we need. And then we're like, we ain't got all the games for it yet, but hey, there's a lot of good games out there.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, we give them a copy of that.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Horizon Forbidden
with
West.
With the DLC.
God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. David just beat Demon Souls.
Yep.
Get a copy of that. And then we get all that that unobtainium from Avatar, the movie, the first movie. We get all that good unobtainium.
And all the whale fat or whatever.
yeah, all
Yeah.
that that secret to life shit.
Yeah.
That like whale sperm in their brain shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that what was it, ambrosia or what do they call it?
I don't know, man.
Oh, amrita. Right?
Oh yeah, that sounds right. Right in with corrections.
Yeah,
Amaretto.
emerald gold or whatever. Yeah, but then obviously they sent us back since they've got their PlayStations and their games. We end up going back, and then it's normal.
And then we live forever.
Then we got the new tech, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got another one. It would have been cool if, like, all of a sudden a stage appears out of nowhere. And then the Kiss concert at the end of Tony Hawk Underground starts happening. Metal Militia shows up. And they just...
I know what you're talking
Brian
about.
Dean.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A spacecraft lands. Tupac comes out. He's alive.
And Elvis Presley.
When the eclipse happens, everybody's looking up. Nobody realizes that the ocean and the sky have switched spots.
That'd be wild.
They're too busy looking up to notice the sky. has
Everybody
switched
in
spots.
boats and surfing just falls indefinitely.
Humans are now underwater and fish are just living like humans. What a world.
Yeah.
It is amrita.
Thanks.
I think Connor's autistic. He's the one that's got all the movie references, you know.
Unobtainium. Amrita.
Ignis.
Ignis. Yeah. Noctis.
Yep.
Now, what do you think the government was up to? You think they were doing anything nefarious during the eclipse?
Yeah, they were shooting stuff. I saw this one video of like a really thin line like dart across the sky during the eclipse.
By the moon?
Well, it was like you couldn't really tell, but you could see shadows on the underside of the clouds when it went. So it was like in between the eclipse and the clouds somewhere. And it kind of looked animated, but it also looked kind of cool.
Did you catch the like what they showed on the eclipse, like on the Spanish broadcast?
Oh my god. No. Oh man.
Like it's showing all the news anchors, and it's showing like two different screens of the eclipse, and then all of a sudden it cuts to another one that you could definitely tell is like someone just taking a video of it,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden at the very top of the screen comes in a pair of testicles.
These
And it
three
just
balls.
dangles there. And they cut away from it, and then like you can see on one of the anchors face, it's just like
Man, that is nefarious.
so fucking good.
I thought you were going to say like,
Got him with balls on live TV. Got him with the balls.
I thought you were going to say like the alien from Scary Movie. Walks by the camera.
Yeah. The light was bright enough to where like you could see the light going through the ball skin. You know what I'm talking about? You're looking at your weenus through like, or see the light through the weenus? It looked like someone
It was like sometimes outside, like next to a barn at night, there's like one light bulb, and like you can kind of put your hand there, and it like what I'm saying. It looked like that, man. The ball hairs, dude, are just perfectly shimmer, man. So ridiculous, dude.
Oh,
It's a good video, man.
oh man,
Yeah, bro. My mom sent that to me.
nice.
Good mom.
My mom was like, Jackson, you seen this on the Spanish news during the eclipse? And knowing her, I thought she was gonna start showing me some bullshit conspiracy thing. Nah, she came in clutch with some good stuff this time.
Good pair of balls.
I told her, I was like, you show me this stuff from now on.
Show me balls, mom. Then I'll be impressed.
You and I can get along if you can start showing me stuff like this.
Yo, Jack, you had something you wanted to talk about, right?
Yo. So, if we could, I was just thinking, I'm always just thinking about movies, you know?
Yeah, we heard.
course, of course.
We get that. Yeah.
Autistic, you know?
This thing's movies, okay?
If you guys had to write and direct a movie that is based off a true life event, which one or what would you do? Like, what would you base it on?
Yeah, I'd have to go Tiger King.
Tiger King?
But I would change the story. I'd modify it. I'd make it more of like a superhero type movie, but it would be more like two anti-heroes going against each other. You'd have, Carol Baskins,
Fuck Carol Baskins.
she gains some like hex type powers, some like sorcery, and then Tiger King.
the Darkhold.
Exactly, she gets the Darkhold. Tiger King, he it's like half pornographic because of all the gay sex that's going down. But yeah, like he's also having gay sex with the tigers. He's only fucking the dudes. But
Does
yeah,
that one arm chick show up at any point?
she starts with both arms and then she loses the arm in the movie. It's a little bit more heroic than how it actually happened. But yeah, just also the downfall. Like he starts off as a hero, obviously, and then eventually he gets torn down.
Lives long enough to see himself become the villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Poetic.
Should have died a hero.
But yeah, it'd follow all the traditional superhero tropes. So, yeah.
Mine's a little more serious than that, but I thought if I could get Aaron Sorkin, he's the guy that wrote the Social Network and the Jobs movie with, not the bad one with
Ashton Kutcher.
the other one, the good one.
The Ashton Kutcher one sucks so bad.
I like those like tech docu dramas or whatever. If I could get somebody to write one about like, I don't know, like the Super Nintendo or the original Xbox or the original PlayStation or something like, or like that drama between PlayStation and Nintendo and the disc drive and how PlayStation kind of split off on its own and stuff. I think something like that would be really cool. Yeah.
The one that I have in my head.
I was going to say starring Tom Cruise.
Ooh.
But that was a joke.
I love this one.
But maybe it's not.
Yeah.
I would like to write a movie that follows somebody that is kind of like the right-hand man to George Washington. And it's going to be a biopic about George Washington from the perspective of this dude, but it's going to be in the style of a Mel Brooks comedy.
Okay.
So it's going to be kind of like the start of America / biopic of George Washington, but it's going to be 100% just Mel Brooks comedy, like Spaceballs.
Oh, yes.
Like that.
Oh, yes.
That could be some good stuff right there. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it could be good. I really, in my head, I have David Koechner playing George Washington.
Whammy!
Yeah. Whammy! And I would probably have Paul Rudd play like the main guy that's following him around.
Best idea yet.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But yeah, I feel like that would be a good one to do. See, Hollywood should be hiring us to be writing movies for them during this writer strike.
Right.
I don't mind being a scrub if it gets me paid doing what I love to do.
Oh yeah.
So one thing, I had two ideas. One of them was I would like to see the Hindenburg, it go down. But
Okay.
there'd be a reason why it goes down, like a spy movie. And, there'd be some cool thing at the end where the spy has to do something in the
Has to
Hindenburg.
light it.
Do kind of like a Quentin Tarantino alternate history type thing.
Yes. Yeah. Spy movie. Throw Henry Cavill in there. He's good at those kind of things.
Could we make it like a Sky Captain movie?
Sky
In
Captain
the world of tomorrow? Sure, why not?
Got that like that yellow shader on it,
Yeah.
green, whatever.
Speaking of yellow shader, do you guys know the YouTube page Corridor Crew? They do like the breakdown videos of like special effects.
Okay.
But there's supposedly like in the old like
Testament.
what?
In the Old Testament.
Yeah, in the Old Testament. That's what we call old Disney stuff. Like the movies that had like real life, like Mary Poppins and stuff like that. There'd be like cartoons in the background, in which then they're like dancing on top of it. Supposedly, like with a green screen, you can't do like like a bride's veil. You can't do that kind of thing because the green screen can't really differentiate between that. So it'll just kind of show up as like an invisible image. You know how you do, like you see that when people have like a green shirt on a green screen.
Yeah.
And
Can't render the mesh.
yeah,
Mesh.
supposedly Disney back in the day during when they were making all those old fucking movies, they had this glass cube, and it would project it with a yellow tint, and they would use these like yellow light bulbs to make everything like an orange tint. And that's how they were able to like transpose a cartoon background right behind real people. And it was because of these, like they had these 3 cubes that were made by this one guy, and they lost those cubes. And it was like a filter you'd put over the camera lens, but it would change the light. And they lost that, and some guy was just able to create another one for this like effects crew, and they were able to recreate what they did with Disney stuff like that. I'm interested to see if that kind of thing goes forward because it was pretty badass. They were showing the examples of like what green screen versus what this could do, and it was pretty fucking dope. But that kind of shit is so cool, man. It's like a lost technology that someone has trial and error figured out how to make. And the way they reverse engineered it, they did like a box with mirrors inside and 2 cameras facing at 90-degree angles at this one image. And that's the only way that they were able to recreate it.
Wow.
Fucking crazy, dude. It was really cool. I'll have to link it in the description. But my other idea for a movie is the LSD trials, but I want it told from like the point of view of like Care Bears.
Holy shit.
Or like MK Ultra, but told from the point of like some fucked up kids show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be badass.
Recess.
Recess. Yeah. Or like the
The
LSD.
Stanford prison experiment done with Care Bears.
Yeah. Or like the LSD trials, but like in a Pineapple Express kind of way. Like the beginning of Pineapple Express.
Yes.
I just like this line of let's recreate a horrible event in history, but Care Bears are in.
Oh God.
The Trail of Tears, Care Bears.
Oh my God.
Andrew Jackson, you meanie. Oh God.
You guys got any more?
No. That's me.
I feel like a new Caligula movie could be good. Caligula, he's like considered like one of the most heinous tyrants like ever in all of history. And yeah, I feel like to be a good biopic.
Huh.
I think the last one to come out about him was played by Malcolm McDowell, I think is his name. The guy that is on a Clockwork Orange, and he is also the detective. No, wait, not the detective. He's the psychiatrist for Michael Myers and Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Oh yeah.
He's also
Okay.
in 31 if you've seen that. But
I've not seen 31. But do you want to go ahead and move into Yo Dude, check this out?
yeah, I want to get
Yo,
to
dude.
playing games.
Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out. Yo, dude.
Yogurt.
We need the yogurt edition of that one for sure.
Will you make the yogurt version, please, Jackson?
I'll try.
We need a yogurt version.
I guess yogurt. Check this out. They announced that a movie, crossover movie with the Transformers and GI Joe is confirmed, either releasing 2025 or 2026.
Noise.
So if you haven't seen the most recent Transformers movie, watch the last 5 minutes of it.
Oh.
I wish they would have came out with that crossover movie of 21 Jump Street and Men in Black.
That would
That
have
would
been
have
dope.
been
That
so
would have been
good.
so fucking
Yeah.
great.
They can still do it.
They can still do it. Hollywood can still do it.
Do the right thing, Hollywood, for once.
For what?
Did you guys hear J.J. Abrams or Yogurt? Check this out. Did you guys hear J.J. Abrams is like working on a spiritual successor or a spiritual
Awakening.
awakening for Back to the Future? He's
Oh, really?
making his own version of like a Back to the Future
Oh,
movie.
cool.
I'm here for it.
I'd like to see that, yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Super 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I freaking love Super 8, and that's like his homage to like Steven Spielberg movies
The
and stuff like
Goonies,
that.
kinda.
Yeah.
Well, he also did all the Star Trek reboots,
Yes,
didn't he? Yeah.
I was actually
man.
thinking about this a few days ago. We need a new one of those with that cast.
Yep.
Man, those movies are just rock.
They're so good, dude.
They rock, man. They're just a good time,
Yeah.
man.
Beastie Boys in every movie, man.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see because if I don't know if you guys remember, but like didn't HBO like get the rights to him for like 5 to 10 years or some bullshit for like everything he does, and there's not been
know.
like anything with him in like any directed by him movie in years.
I don't know.
Like the dude made the Force Awakens. Say what you will,
Yeah.
that movie is a good movie.
It kicks ass, dude.
Yeah,
There's been an awakening.
yeah.
I even thought that the second one was pretty decent, but whatever.
You still want to be on this podcast,
We're
David?
walking down a road.
From a certain point of view.
Oh, yeah. Yogurt. Check this out. So there's this guy, and when he was in his PhD program in school, he was able to somehow cross. I don't want to say crossbreed because that's weird, but to get the genetics of a firefly into a tobacco plant and get it to glow with the proper substrate. But he wasn't able to reinvent it since, but he's been doing like pharmaceutical work and stuff with plant genetics. And recently, just for fun, this was 40 years ago he did that. He made a petunia that's bioluminescent using like some sort of fungus genes that glow. So he's now selling petunias that glow at night.
Yeah, that's how the next Last of Us starts.
Yeah.
Blend a fungus into something, and then people start smelling that shit, and then it gets in their brains, and that starts.
But also,
Yeah.
Earth is Pandora now.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen them beaches. I've seen them beaches with like the glowing algae, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So when you touch those plants, do they glow up, or because we all need a good glow up?
I wonder if you rip one open and like rub it on your face.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like a firefly. You remember doing that, dude?
Rubbing insect blood on your face.
It's so messed up, man. But I did it.
You know, I think it'd be funny to see the inverse of the fucking tobacco thing you're talking about, like a flying tobacco. I made a flying tobacco bug.
Smoking this fucking
Look
bug.
at that! Flying Marlboro!
Roll me up another lightning bug.
Fucking, I want me a nice Turkish camel, flying Turkish camel. You got any camel?
Rampage of Paul Balls coming over. They're coming.
Man, they can't wait to when they start harvesting those camel wides, dude. Hell yeah.
Stay away from the south side of town. That's where the Newports live.
And the Cools.
All right. Yo, girl, check this out. LaMarcus Thompson. He is the father of the American roller coaster, and he invented coasters on Coney Island, or he invented the first coaster, I should say, on Coney Island. And he did so because he thought the world was too sinful and needed more moral entertainment. He was like, man, we got too many people that just want to fuck at the backseat on Makeout Peak. You know, that's what the kids want to do.
Make out peak.
Yeah.
Do cocaine off their dad's Chevy.
Don't act like you don't know what Makeout Peak is, David. You and I were there just last Thursday. When we could have been at Coney Island riding the roller coaster.
The sinful roller coaster, you mean?
The roller coaster of sin. Yeah.
But yeah, man, he's like made more than over 50 roller coasters worldwide, some of which are still in use. But yeah, he's got no bad ties to his name, man.
Just a modern gentleman.
Yep, he brought in coasters to the world because he was like, the world needs some enjoyment that is just pure and wholesome, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And yeah.
What are we going to bring into the world?
You didn't want to see what he was bringing into the world before he brought the first coaster in. He was trying to do like human coaster hybrid. He was trying to link them together and shit. People like, step back, dude. You're too far, man. Let's just take the coaster out of this and just make coasters, man. You're so close.
He injected a firefly into a human baby. He was like, check this out.
We got a real sicko over here.
I guess it's not working. Well, give me a new baby.
Well, this has been a wild one. With Lil Davy.
Mm-hmm.
Little Davy.
Little Davy.
He's got to get his sugar.
He's got to go get his sugar. Sugar.
Sugar water.
Oh.
Episode 133. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. I should have said at the beginning of the podcast. That's when people listen.
Yeah.
They're not listening now.
No.
We can say whatever the fuck we want right now because nobody's hearing it.
Yeah. Say the N-word real quick, Kyle.
No.
Don't. No.
No one's listening.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna hear you.
Oh my god, dude.
You're talking about the nice word? Thank you for being a nice person,
There
Jackson.
you go. You knew what I was talking about all along.
It's been a nice time.
This is what I was talking about the entire time.
I've had a nice time with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and have another N-word, which is nap time.
You're taking that bit a little too far, Jack.
Nap time, Jack.
Nap time.
Don't. No, I can't think of anything funnier. I'm done. I've tapped.
David, close us out with a word of wisdom.
Knocked out.
If you think you're better than Jackson at movie knowledge, you're not. Sit down.
I don't even think you can beat me on movie knowledge. All right.
You're
He's
not as
autistic.
I will beat you.
But I did have one question, guys.
Yeah.
What's the question?
So, like, what happens when you put 4 guys in a basement and start living together, you know?
And start living together.
Yeah. Do the hot days turn into hot nights?
Most deaf.
Well, there's got to be a little incest, so we got to nip that in the bud.
How do we draw how do we stop the incest?
By making both the Hobbs brothers receivers.
Now we figured it out.
You're no longer depositors, you're receivers.
Got these birthing hips. Well, that's it.
No, I've been packing on the weight for a reason, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold winter.
Might want to stop exercising, Kyle.
I knew I got a new bot for a reason.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. And thanks for
For the next podcast that you're going to tap out on about 10 seconds in.
Hey, no, you're watching that.
Yeah, you're watching the whole thing.
You're watching it.
Yeah.
Are you watching it? Comment if you're watching it.
Do you know where your
No one's
Crashing
watched
with
it.
Friends episode is right now?
It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. No, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Crashing with Friends.